Legend Anthony Grimani, how are you doing, my friend? From amplifiers to the processor, how did you simplify that by not having a rat's nest of cables?
So that could be a total rat's nest. This system is actually a technology first. We're using what's called AES 67, which is AES stands for Audio Engineering Society. It's an open format standard that dictates or whatever standardizes how you can put to hundreds of channels of audio through a network connection, to a Cat6 cable. In the case of this room, we're using a Storm Audio Evo processor, which is a brand new product that takes HDMI in for up to 7 sources and spits out a decoded signal through one Cat6 cable.
This is digitally, yeah.
Digital.
Yeah.
So, but in the traditional decoder, you would have as many connections as there are channels, and it becomes a rat's nest. That rat's nest can pick up noise, it can pick up hum, it can pick up distortions. We're not doing any of that. The audio is coming out direct digital, right? Going out of the decoder into a network switch, standard network switch, to distribute to all of the amplifiers that are dedicated to driving the speakers. So this speaker gets an amplifier that's a 4-channel amp. It's fed by a Cat6 cable that's got the data for it. Finally, the way that all works is after you connect it all, you open an interface, sort of a network interface application where you go, okay, output 1 of the Storm, you're going to that amplifier. Output 5, you're going to this amplifier. So you're kind of building the matrix virtually the same way as in the old way. You would go, this wire goes to here, but
right.
No wires.
Yeah. And it's important to note that every speaker in the system was active, right? There's no passive crossovers.
Right.
You did all your digital correction with EQ.
Right. So this line of speakers, the Grimani system speakers, are all active. There's an amplifier for the tweeter, an amplifier for the woofer, and the crossover between them is all done in digital signal processing with very, very high bit rate and very, very big bit depth. So it's very clean. And it just gives you a better sound because it's way more precise.
So if someone wants to build a Grimani system like this,
yeah,
who sets it up for them? Do you go fly out and you calibrate and set this whole process?
One of us guys in the end goes and calibrates it. But before the calibration, somebody has to engineer the room, figure out like what are we putting where. Somebody has to build a room and add the acoustical treatments in the seats and everything else. And then somebody has to come over and tune it. So the design can be by us or other designers. There's other very competent designers out there. We do offer a design service. The installation is done by typically an integrator. We have a whole bunch of licensed, authorized integrators around the world. And then the calibration is one of us comes over. It's either me or our chief engineer, Manny. We'll come over and make sure this is all fine-tuned to the best of what they need.